Hello everyone, welcome back for the bonus areas of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Since we finished off the story, all we have left are the bonuses. And I thought the most appropriately placed to start with bonuses would be the puzzles they give you for finishing out the game. Well, finishing out not just the game, but the little mini games you get with, in everything. Obviously, we have the storyteller's house, gained from solving all the picture books, Hotelier's house, solved from the car puzzles, and the messenger's house, derived from solving the parrots minigame. Time traveler's house, that's just for beating the game, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe earning a certain number of points. I'm not sure, but the puzzles keeper's house will be unlocked later. So anyway, let's get started with the storyteller's house. And now, we have 3 puzzles, just as we will have in each of the 4 other houses here. So let's start with number 154. A stacked deck, worth 50 points. There are 52 cards in the deck below, 26 black and 26 red, and no jokers. After shuffling the deck and randomly cutting it in 2, you count 23 cards in the stack on the left. So what's the difference between the number of red cards in the left stack and the number of black cards in the right stack? Oh, believe it or not, this will be a consistent number no matter how many of these are actually red or black. It'll always turn out the same each way. So let's say that we managed to cut this and all of the cards in here are actually black. That would mean there are 3 cards over here that are black and 0 cards over here that are red. So you'd have 3 more black cards in this stack than you would red cards in this stack. Hopefully that makes sense for you. And also, if you have 23 red cards here, no matter what, if you look at it over here, you would have all 26 black cards here. So once again, you'd have 3 more black cards here than you would red cards here.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
There will always be 3 more black cards in the pile on the right than there are red cards on the left. You can use an equation to solve the puzzle, but it's also fun to just plug in some random numbers and figure it out that way. Once you start noticing that there's a consistent difference no matter what numbers you pick, it's really exciting. I wouldn't use exciting, but, whatever. And now we move on to 155. Kind of a funny picture for that guy, isn't it? Number 155, 3 more blocks, worth 60 points. Maneuver the 3 colored squares onto the matching goal squares on the board. All 3 blocks must be in place at the same time to complete this puzzle. To move the blocks, rotate the board 90 degrees left or right by tapping the arrow buttons below. Oh, let's see, this thing is going to take somewhere north of 30 moves, and there's not really much I can, say to explain what we've got to do and why. So anyway, I'll just get to it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I believe I've got it exactly where I need it there, so that's good. Just about there. Bingo.
How about this? I knew it!
Yeah, the problem with those puzzles is there isn't really much to say while you're solving them. You just gotta go back and forth until you get it. And here's 156. Puzzle 156, A, B, C's, and D's, worth 50 points. Slide block A into slot A, slide block B into slot B, slide block C into slot C, and slide block D into slot D. And that's all there is to it. Well, that and you only have 13 moves. So they finally decided to put a restriction on this, in that they want you to do it in a certain number of moves. And there's only one way you can do this in 13 moves, and that's A, if the game doesn't glitch out and make you have to drag something twice. But there's only one possible solution here, for once. You don't get to spend hours and hours and hours doing it. So anyway.
How about this?
And I don't know if there's a secret
I
to
knew
learning
it.
that at all or anything like that, but there you go. There's only one specific path you can take to do that. As far as I know. Now maybe you could invert that. I don't know. I may have to try it. I may have to check that out later. But now on to the hotelier's house. With puzzle 157. Let's see how this puzzle treats you, he says. Number 157, the Crazy Keyholes, worth 50 points. To open the door, you need to combine the 3 stamp-like key pieces, 1, 2, and 3, so that they form shapes that can be inserted to all the keyholes that will accommodate them. The key pieces can be rotated left or right to fit together, but they can't be turned over. Click off all the keyholes, that will work. So let's see here. Okay, we can't actually, do that, but what can we do? Did that and that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can do A. B seems like a pretty sure bet, if that's... Yeah, it is. B's a pretty sure bet. Can't do C. You could come close, but you don't have anything that actually would form that second leg there, do you? D. Okay. That's there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way to form a shape like that, is there? So we can pass by that one. F. Uh-huh. Yeah, F. I'm sorry, I'd be explaining more about how I'm able to determine all this, but I can't really do it without drawing. And that's kind of what I have to do here. I believe G will fit too. Yeah.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Yeah, that's one. You can't do anything with the puzzle pieces to show you how to do it, but here is what it looks like. Yeah. So there you have it. And now 158. Puzzle 158 from A to D. Much like A's, B's, and C's, and D's. But anyway, worth 40 points. It takes 15 minutes to travel from Station A, the first stop in the line, to Station B. It takes 5 minutes to travel from Station B to Station C. It takes 10 minutes to travel from Station C to the last station, Station D. However, it doesn't take 30 minutes to travel straight from Station A to Station D. Station. Given that this is a straight railway with no branches, how many minutes does it take to travel from A to D? Let's see. It doesn't take 30 minutes. Okay. So here's the thing. If these were in line A, B, C, and D, then it would take 30 minutes. But if it doesn't take 30, then these can't be in the straight A, B, C, D order. There has to be some change. Well, if C and B are switched, that means A to C to B to D, then A to C and C to D would give me the full length of how long it would take, or A to B and B to D, or something like that. So let's see, let's work on that assumption. Let's work on the fact that the assumption that they are in different order, A, C, B, D. So let's see. Let's see, it would take, if it takes 15 minutes to get from A to B, but it only takes 5 minutes to go backwards to C, then 15 minus 5 would be 10, and then takes 10 more minutes to get to D, so 20.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
20 minutes is correct. To meet the conditions of this puzzle, Station C must be located between Station A and Station B. So now we have another long puzzle here, the Impassable Gate 2. Which is number 159, it's worth 70 points. Well, can you make it to the top of this gate again? You may think you've solved this puzzle before, but think again. This time, it's much more difficult. And by much more difficult, we actually mean it's going to take you a lot longer. So let's skip the, I don't think we need to do here. Yeah, we want that there, don't we? want you there.
Here's
There
my
we go.
answer. I knew it!
Ooh, and we're not done with sliding puzzles yet, folks. There's at least one or two more waiting on us here. But, with those two complete, it's time to cut the video. When we return, we'll probably see if we can do both the messenger's house and the time traveler's house. So until then, see you later. Bye.